I put in the title Ride Along and throwing out a question or asking a question? Well, someone left me a comment that I had to delete. You know, there's often someone wants to come in to someone's live, or when people do videos, someone wants to comment and tell you all about yourself. You know? So in the video, when I was talking and then I threw out the question, I was talking about this very outgoing lady I met in Garland maybe a month or two ago when I bought that little oil painting sign off Facebook for $5, and how she has little mission, her and her husband and brother and another relative, of preparing sandwiches and coffee and water and things for the homeless. And I threw out the question if anyone was willing to make a hat, one hat, and mail it to me. I'll put it with hats that I'm making, that I plan on bringing her. I got 2 piles of hats going. Well, one, I always have a few hats in my car. Oh, wish I could show you the train that I talked about in my video as well, that I just hand out randomly to people. But I do want to make a pile of hats to bring to this lady. I told her I would, and I will. But I threw out the question if anyone was willing. That is the blood sugar meter thing. If anyone was willing to make a hat, simple beanie, and mail it to me, I would put it. Anyway, the reason why I had to delete this person's comment is because he or she, I don't know, kind of jumped on me and jumped on that woman who I didn't name, but the person's point, I guess, was why waste time, money, gas to make those hats for homeless people / addicts. You know, when they are wasting their time and their money on their addictions, and you get the idea. I'm not gonna elaborate on. I'm in the wrong lane again. I mean, I'm going the wrong way again. Can you believe it? I always want to take you to Garland. You get the point of what the person was saying. Now, I would have left their comment there, except they were name-calling these people that this woman is helping. Instead of saying just addict, they were naming a drug in front of that word. You know what I mean? And just other descriptive words. I felt it was not good to leave there. My channel and my choice to keep the comment there or delete it, and I felt to delete it, and that's what I did. So what I want to address is, you know, who knows the situation of these people? Everyone has a story, right? And this lady is not doing interviews with these people. Tell me why you're homeless, how you got to be homeless. Tell me why addicted to anything. I'm not being thrown out. I can pay my rent. But I have a couple years ago, I did think about it and even talked about it on a video. Only because things are so expensive that without God's help, really, I have a hard time to make ends meet. Like so many people do. So a couple years ago, maybe it was even just last year, I got to thinking, I wonder how I could just live in my car and save, money. I came to the conclusion that unless that was my only choice, that it's not something I really can do, and it wouldn't be wise for me to do with the conditions I have in my body. And so some of these people that this lady's helping, I don't know if they're living in cars or under a bridge or in an alley or what, but I also don't know what happened in their life that, they're living this way. Now, some people do make bad choices, and then, there's consequences for every choice that we make, right? I mean, let's be transparent. There are people that are in certain situations with no place to live, no money for essentials because they've made bad choices, okay? But, I mean, if they need a hot cup of coffee or a cold bottle of water when it's 108 degrees, or Texas does get cold in the winter, it does get in the 20s and windy, and if they need a warm hat, well, I don't think they should be denied those things. I really don't. And so I don't know why this person felt like to comment and jump on me and even attack this person that's doing this out of the goodness of her heart. She didn't ask me if I'd make hats and bring them to her. She didn't even know I crocheted until I told her. And even when I told her, she didn't say, oh, hey, could you make, 10 hats that I can put out on this table when these people come that I'm helping? No. I offered because I felt like it's the right thing to do. And I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. And now to that person, I don't know if you crochet or not, but if you do, crocheting is wonderful. I'm sure knitting is wonderful. I'm not a knitter. I don't know what to tell you. I hope that you don't have a situation in your life that would change things around for you, that you'd have to be living in your vehicle or under a bridge or any place else that's kind of hard to live. We reap what we sow. Remember that. So many scriptures on being kind and not judging and all that, I don't understand it. I don't. So if you're looking for that comment that you left and you didn't see it, this is why. And hopefully this will, now I don't know, this may prevent other peoples with that same mindset from commenting, or it may stir up a hornet's nest and others that feel that way may comment. I can't help how you feel, towards homelessness or people with addictions. I cannot help how you feel. I can only tell you that Jesus loves us all. And their story. They know their story. And God is still the great deliverer. If someone is having these kind of issues with addiction, God's not lost his power. He's still able to deliver, completely deliver, and set free. He's come to set the captive free. And he's still doing it today. And how are people going to know and see the love of God if people aren't demonstrating that love? Now, I'm not going to go empty my little bank account that has not much in it and be out there handing out dollar bills. I mean, God does give us wisdom. But I sure can make a beanie. I sure can maybe make a scarf. No, I can make a scarf. I sure can give away a cold bottle of water or something. I can, and I have in the past done things, and I continue as God helps me to help others, and God helps others to help me. I mean, I've been blessed by other people when I've had a need. Sometimes people have known the need, other times I've just taken it to God in prayer, and he has made a way to supply the need. So, it didn't make me angry. I don't get angry easy. It made me feel bad, that someone would have that kind of mindset and want to be kind of ugly or sideways about me wanting to help someone who's helping people that are really struggling. It's a sad situation all the way around. And that lady can't help them all, and I can't help them all, but she's doing her part, and I can add to what she's doing and trust that God will bless it. That's all. That's basically it. Sleepy. It is overcast, sprinkling a little bit. And it's Friday, everybody. It's Friday. I remember when I was healthy and strong and I worked, I never really did get excited about it being Friday. Like some people have just Monday through Friday jobs. I never have had a Monday through Friday. I used to, there was one job where I worked Friday during the day and then went to another job in the evening. And then when I was a nurse's aide in nursing home, I worked 3 to 11 was my shift. And when I worked in a rest home, I did 3 different positions there, and one position was 11 to 7. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I'm trying to think if there was any. Oh, please look at my short video that I did this morning.